Welcome to the Sundown Podcast. My name is Big Pepper Jack, and I'll be your host this evening. Milk lemonade around the corner diarrhea is made. That's funny, right, guys?
Oh, fuck yeah. Welcome back, baby. We are back. Sundown motherfucking podcast in this motherfucker. You heard me? We out here, boy. Summer 24. We coming for that booty.
We did not kill all those people.
Welcome back, baby. Sundown podcast. We out here. It's a lovely Sunday. You know, we just fucking doing shit. Sammy's tweaking. Sammy's tweaking out.
I'm high off fentanyl.
Dude, that's the opposite fucking response to that.
Yeah, hold on, I'm getting a call from my doctor.
Yo, welcome in, buddy. That shirt make you look like you really understand your kids' problems.
Yeah, I'm like a new dad now. I got a new baby boy on the way. His name is Igloo Jr. That'd be
Terrible.
That'd be terrible for that kid. He'll get bullied for life.
For life, dude, if you were his dad.
I know, man.
Oh my god, you're gonna fuck up some kids, bro.
Dude, what if one of these days I do have like a child and then like he grows up to be like the most fucking awesome Chad ever?
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, you know what? Hold on. This shit looking kind of weak.
What's looking weak?
Yeah, I put it a little too low. Sorry. Let's start over again.
Dude, this is in my dream too. Like we kept starting over.
We kept fucking up. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wait, hold on. Let's do it one more time. No, I'm kidding.
All right, you ready?
I guess.
Are you ready?
No,
You're not ready?
I am ready.
Yo, mic check 1 2, baby. Sundown podcast. We back for another installment on this lovely motherfucking Sunday. You heard me. We are the best podcasters you have ever met in your life. After listening to this podcast, your life is gonna change. We're so happy to have you here. Welcome. Sign up for everything we offer and sell.
So if I had a kid, I'm pretty sure one or two things are gonna happen. One, that kid's gonna grow up to be an absolute fucking loser, or he's gonna be a Chad.
Yeah, like it skips 2 generations.
Yeah,
And your next bloodline will be champions.
pretty much. Yeah.
What's that story you said where like one of your relatives was like a fucking British nobleman or something? Or
It was some fucking distant family member I had back in the 1600s.
He was like tight with the fucking queen or something.
Yeah, like some sort of like right hand to like the Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
That's the story. Is it true? I don't know.
I remember you fucking being hyped up about it though when we were kids.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, that's kind of sick too. And then I realized later down the line, I was like, man, Britain's kind of gay.
Yeah, England's just so.
England's kind of lame.
They
dude.
act like they're so lit too, huh?
Yeah, and England. Okay, England. They went around for a while, just fucking up a lot of things.
Spain is way cooler though.
Yeah,
They're the way cooler fucking imperialists.
they are kind of tight.
Like they have swag, they have fucking a cooler language, better fucking culture, I guess.
But England won the war, won the fucking world at one point.
At one point, which is weird. What was I gonna ask you? I was gonna ask you something. Oh, bro, going back to like how like you were saying like your relative was famous or whatever. Fucking Cameron Parker.
Mm-hmm.
You shout out Cammy P, you fucking weirdo. But he swears by everything that he was related to Bradley Null, the lead singer for Sublime.
I don't know what either of those two things
You
are.
don't you ever heard that song that goes I don't practice Santeria?
Oh, that song?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought that was done by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Are you
Yeah. Welcome to the Sundown Podcast, everybody.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, well, it sounds like a Red Hot Chili Pepper song. Californication.
I can't be getting upset whenever you fucking say some shit anymore.
Yeah, man. Get used to it.
You really thought that Red Hot Chili Peppers and Sublime were the same group?
Dude, I'm not into music like that. I just listen to it because it sounds nice. I'm sorry.
But how could you fucking like confuse that? That's like so well known.
Well, because they sound pretty similar. I mean, okay, so Sublime, right? Where are they from?
California.
Okay. Are they white?
Yes.
Okay. So do you see where I'm getting at? Sometimes they're confusing.
That's like me being like, oh yeah, JonTron and fucking Joji are the same fucking guy. That's like me saying like, oh yeah, fucking Joji and fucking JonTron, or fucking Filthy Frank and JonTron. Oh yeah, this is the same guy. Do you realize how like not right that is?
I get what you're saying.
That's like me saying like, what's another? That's like me being like, oh yeah, Super Mario and freaking Supersonic. Same thing.
Yeah, but they're totally different.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to look at picture of Sublime and what they look like compared to fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers.
The fuck, dude? Igloo always.
How do you spell Sublime?
SUBLI.
SUBLI. Okay, Sublime Rock Band.
God damn it.
Dog, these look just like Red Hot Chili Peppers. Okay, now we put these guys together. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, they... Okay, so 4 people in Red Hot Chili Peppers compared to 3 in Sublime. Yeah, no, I could not tell these guys apart. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, man.
That's like me saying, I'm just trying to show you like how like fucking outlandish that is that you just said that. Like, I take offense to it because like I'm a big music guy.
Yeah.
But that's like
I'm sorry, it just wasn't...
That's like me being like Army and Air Force, same shit.
I didn't know Sublime was a band until you just told me.
Army and Air Force, same shit. No
Okay.
difference.
I like how you're more offended
Zelda?
than I am.
Zelda and Skyrim, exactly the same thing. I can't tell.
I like how so mad he is about. He's like,
bro,
really
it's just
offended.
like, it's just like such like just that's just like
I
common
get
knowledge.
it. I get it. It's ignorance on my
It's
part.
so ignorant. How could you like? That's like, I don't know. That's like being like,
We're gonna be on this all night, folks.
bro, like how could you fucking say that, dude? Like what the fuck? Same shit. I don't get it. And then like we were saying something about like I showed you like G-Man's lookalike, and you were like, is that Johnny? And I was like, no, it's fucking G-Man. And you're like, oh well, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I did. That is what I meant.
And then you were like, I was like, what? And you're like, yeah, they both have the J sound.
Yeah,
So like you just group those together.
dude, I think my brain is actually fried.
Dude, your brain is not right.
It's not right. Yeah,
It's not right. I'm sorry, dude. We got to get that shit checked out.
I gotta like
Because you just be like grouping things together and being like, like you don't care.
yeah.
It's like, what?
Well, you know,
I don't
to me everything is visual, and if things kind of look similar or sound similar, then it's all like one mismatch of nonsense together.
Like Sublime and fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, but if they put their logos right in front of them, then I'd be like, okay, they're different. I'm a very like, I'm color oriented.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh fuck.
Happy. Oh, it's Easter.
It is Easter. Fuck, it is Easter.
It is
What
Easter.
do you think about Easter?
I think it's a cool holiday. I think it's fucking cool. I miss my family during the times. But Easter always just seems like one of those things where it's like, all right, we'll get it done. You know? Like I'm never like hyped for Easter.
You know, it didn't click to me like how weird Easter was until I saw that that South Park episode.
What was it? What happened?
Well, okay, so what is Easter?
It's
Let's tell the audience what Easter is in case they don't know about James Jesus Christ.
Isn't it when JC fucking came back from the dead?
Yeah.
He like resurrected.
Okay. Now, where's that in relation with rabbits, ducks, and eggs?
So the egg is like symbolic of like rebirth.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know where the Easter bunny comes in.
Do you know? Okay. Are you familiar with like with paganism?
Oh boy. All right, folks, strap in.
We're gonna get in here, baby.
Strap in, guys. Igloo's gonna talk about paganism.
Yeah.
Igloo loves paganism. Continue.
Well, no, it's interesting because that's where the holiday comes from.
Yeah.
It's a pagan tradition.
Okay.
Because, you know, it's close around to spring. Eggs, rabbits, they fuck a lot. So around that time, that's just when they start having fucking massive orgies.
Is that really it?
Yeah. Because, you know, when, like, Christianity was coming through, you know, Europe, they're, like, trying to make it more appealing to everyone else. So they just,
You
like...
say Chris Chan?
No, Christianity.
You say Chris Chan.
I said Christianity.
You say Christianity?
Yes. Let's move on. Anyway, the Pope was like, listen, we got to get all these fucking... These skirt-wearing bros, these tribal men with God. So let's just mix our holidays in with theirs.
That makes sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense.
Because there's like the studies done there's like research that's been done that says that Jesus didn't rise in April.
Really?
Yeah. Like Christmas was like Christ didn't die or got born on December 29th. December.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I fucked all that up, by the way. I'm sorry, everyone who's listening to this.
Someone's really... I was even like, oh, really? That's interesting.
But no, that's true, you know?
Are you
like,
for real?
A lot of the holidays that we have here are based around, like, European, like, just pagan holidays.
Yeah, dude.
Because a lot of it doesn't really make sense in the grand scheme of things to Christianity. Like, Easter rabbits and fucking eggs and ducks correlate with Jesus Christ rising from the grave.
Well, the egg does.
The egg kind of makes sense,
because it's like rebirth or whatever, which makes sense, which I get.
But in the same token, that's when,
but it's
like,
also kind of like why the fuck
like
out
when,
of all things?
Like when spring was happening, you know, that's when like the harvest was coming in. That's when they started bringing in new shit, and that's when people just start fucking each other like this. Because, you know, rabbits fuck a lot.
Yeah, that's true. That makes sense, bro. That really makes sense. It's wild how like things like become one. You know, like different traditions combine with each other.
Yeah.
There's a similar thing in Mexico as well, actually. With like, remember we went to that little flea market?
Uh-huh.
And there's all those Santa Muerte statues.
Oh, let's talk about that place we went to, man. That place was crazy.
That place was wicked.
I love that place, man. You hated it.
No. I didn't hate it.
Okay, but you got like a really bad energy.
Yeah, I didn't hate it, but like, I was just getting I'm real sensitive to energies and shit, bro.
Yeah.
So like, I was in there and I was like, ugh.
So we went to this mall, the Desert Sky Mall, and inside this mall, there's like another market it's different from the, you know, the mall itself.
It's like as if you got a warehouse and just like put it right next to a mall and then just like cut out a shit.
You could like swear to God, it looked like you transported into Mexico. There's like a whole ass market that's like filled with like so many stuff that it's super overwhelming to people. And one of the things that we saw, we went there and there's like a bunch of like shrines to like this one dude who's like a cartel member who became like the patron saint.
Oh yeah,
like
Malverde.
Yeah. What's he supposed to what's he like supposed to represent again?
Well, Malverde is actually. Just to give you a little background on him. So he was a bandit back in the days when Mexico. It was like I want to say like late 1800s or early 1900s maybe. And he was a poor man who went and stole from the rich and gave back to the poor. So he became like a patron saint of poor people.
He kind of became like a Robin Hood figure.
Yeah, he was like a Mexican Robin Hood. His name was Jesus Malverde. And the thing about him is that he ended up becoming like the patron saint of like narcos and shit.
That's interesting.
As well. But I guess it makes sense because like narcos usually start out pretty fucking poor. You know?
Yeah.
So you grow up with venerating this figure spiritually. And then you get into the drug trade. It kind of makes sense, you know?
Okay.
But yeah, so there was a bunch of that, which I didn't really mind. I actually got like the little picture of him.
Yeah, and then you felt bad and felt like a really negative.
Yeah.
Well, what you bought it because like you were attached to it, and not like attached to it, but I'll let you explain.
I was attached to the story.
Yeah.
I was attached to the story because like I do think that's cool, you know. I was like, okay, I'll buy it. It's cool. But then like when you look in the picture, like there was like AKs and like money and shit, and then I was all like, something just didn't feel right. Like I just felt like I just felt like something like gross was on me. Not because Malverde is gross, but like I feel like when you put AKs, because symbols are powerful, bro. People
Yeah.
don't realize that. People just think like, oh, it's just like a, or maybe I don't know. But like the thing about it though is that I was like, nah, this is not it, and then we threw it out the window. Remember?
Yeah, I took it out of your hand because, well, you wanted to throw it out the window, but you didn't want that energy coming back to you in
Yeah.
a negative light. So,
Oh, that's
because,
true.
Because, you know, I'm not entirely superstitious. So I was like, I'll just fucking like that.
Yeah, it's cool that you did it. Cause like in Phoenix, bro, you just like you could kind of feel like more cartel energy. I know you probably don't fucking notice.
No,
it,
I see it. I
but
know it.
There's
I
more
feel it.
cartel. Like you could just tell they're operating here. Of
course.
And, like I was just like, ooh, I don't know.
Especially where we were at too.
Yeah, dude.
That place was pretty bananas.
Yeah, dude.
Because this market, swear to God, I think I counted like 12 barbershops
Oh, yeah.
on
They're
one
all-
wall.
with fronts and shit.
Yeah, those have to be fronts.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that those can just stay open.
Yeah. But it's cool, bro. Like, you know, they're doing their thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But the reason now to bring it back to that point you were saying about like how like paganism and Christianity kind of merged.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like looking up videos after we went to that market. I was thinking about like I was watching videos on like Santa Muerte and shit, and like just trying to understand it a little bit more. Because what they'll do is over there in Mexico, they'll venerate Santa Muerte, and it's like a patron saint of death or whatever.
Yeah.
But I was watching this thing, and this guy Ed Calderon, he was saying that Santa Muerte is kind of venerated in like a Catholic type of style, with like a Catholic type of way, I guess. But it's actually rooted in like a deep in like an Aztec god of death. So like Santa Muerte has the scythe and it looks like real Catholic.
Yeah.
And like how they put it on the statue, but its ties actually go back to Aztec people.
That's really interesting because, yeah, I imagine like some of that is rooted in, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. And I guess, but to me, like, I didn't know that. I thought it was just straight, just like Satan, like not Satan, but like, you know, the Grim Reaper.
No,
In a European essence, which it does kind of mix, but its roots actually go back. And he was saying that like back in the days, whenever the Catholic people came to Mexico and they were like turning all the natives to Catholic, they had like these little Virgin Mary statues, but to hide their practice they would turn it around, and then on the back there would be of the statue there would be a Santa Muerte right behind it.
that's crazy.
So like it was like their private thing, so it kind of like, you know, fucking collided.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking crazy. Like two things just like that are so contrasting. They were trying to eradicate fucking like the natives of their old ways and kind of make them into something. But then but by that it kind of backfired, and now it's, you know what I mean?
Well, I think for Santa Muerte, it's more like a comfort thing because Mexico is like a brutal place to live in. You know, so having like that sort of symbol of that death and sort of like not like being afraid of it, sort of like gives
Yes.
comfort to them. in a
Yeah.
way.
I don't know about that if it gives comfort to them. I think they just have like
I
they have a
think-
closer relationship with it.
Yeah, I think that also gives them some level of comfort, you know?
Maybe.
Like, it's kind of like a Stockholm syndrome type deal.
I guess I know what you're getting at. I just don't think it gives them comfort. I think it's just what it is. I don't think they're like, well, but to
I mean, if you live in a society where like a cartel member can just come up and just fucking wreck an entire village, like people can just die in brutal fucking vicious ways. I mean, where do you go from there? Seriously, like, well, that's just the way it is, you know?
well, I also think because like what this guy was saying, Ed Calderon, because he was like a cartel fucking fighter. Like he fought the cartel. He was like a special forces guy in Mexico. But what he was saying though is that it's kind of like, okay, like you pray to Santa Muerte, so that way when you go out and you're killing people or you're on a mission or whatever, you don't get like killed.
Okay.
So in a way it's kind of like protection, I guess. But I brought that up because like to me it's just like how you said, like Christianity and always ends up fucking like merging somehow.
Yeah,
With,
to
like,
make it more appealing.
Make it more appealing, but also, well, in Mexico that wasn't the case because the Spanish were just trying to fucking convert everybody.
Yeah.
But people found ways around it to keep their tradition going.
Yeah.
In paganism, or in the whole Easter tradition, it's interesting how like they were like, all right, we need to combine some shit over here to make these people fucking fuck with God. Like, I don't know, dude. That's what's crazy to me. But then when you look at fucking like the actual religion of it, the people push that, like the religious leaders when they were colonizing different places, they pushed that, oh, everything that was this was fucking wrong. Paganism is wrong. You're going to hell if you believe in paganism. But here they are like adopting their tradition. Like that's fucking crazy, right?
They were trying to like make it more appealing to them so they can adopt the religion a lot easier.
You get what I'm trying to say though?
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say.
Like it's fucking like wild how they fucking just kind of go back on their word if it's a better strategic move.
I think people would just end up forgetting like where those actual traditions are.
Yeah.
And they just like, oh, it's always been this way, you know. Easter falls on March 31st, and it's about rabbits and shit. People just end up forgetting sometimes.
Do you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say here? I'm trying to say like it's fucking really interesting how like things just combine and become
it's
traditions across the world.
Of course.
That shit's so interesting to me.
That's how you get Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex?
Yeah.
You been to Tex-Mex?
I've had Tex-Mex before.
What is it?
It's fucking Texas food mixed with Mexican food.
I know, but like where did you have it?
San Antonio.
For real?
Yeah.
What'd you have?
Fucking, I don't know, burrito.
You seen all that shit that came out about P. Diddy?
P. Diddy? No.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I know who that is.
You didn't see how he's like kind of like they're saying he was on some Jeffrey Epstein type shit?
What?
You didn't hear this?
Oh, wait, I think I did, but I only saw like an article of it. I was passing through. What the fuck did P. Diddy do?
He would just coerce people to do sexual activities and gave them drugs and would have the crazy sex parties and fucking he would like, I don't know, like I guess like sexually abuse people and he was gay and all this shit.
P. Diddy was gay.
Yeah, and now it's coming out that like, yeah, now everyone's all like, yeah, he was just a fucking menace. He like would like have like illegal weapons and he would fuck people when they didn't want to be fucked.
Do you think we're ever gonna like get to a point in our lives where like there's some celebrity that hasn't done any bad shit?
I think people just do bad shit.
Yeah.
You know, and then when you're up in that limelight and then you're going through like all this like the Me Too times that comes to surface, you know, even if you don't do anything that bad, like it's
Of course, yeah. You know, here's the thing. When you're famous, everything that you do becomes entertainment to somebody.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like, it's a double-edged sword when it comes to fame. The moment you become famous, your life and your hardships, they become entertainment to somebody.
Very true.
And it sucks, not for P. Diddy, but for anyone who's famous in general who has to live a life outside of their work and they just want to like grab a coffee and not be bothered by some fucking just, where's the new movie coming out? Like, come on, dude, I'm trying to enjoy my pad thai.
You know what's crazy about it though is that like sometimes I wonder to myself, like, is that really like that bad?
We won't know until you get into it.
Until you get into it.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I think it's just like, oh wow, too many people love you.
Too many people hate you too.
That's okay.
Too many people will absolutely go out of their own way to see you fall.
That's true. That's pretty shitty.
They will go out of their own way.
But see, see that makes sense. But like it's like, oh, like I don't know, dude. That's why like celebrities kind of like get me upset.
Dude, celebrities are just weird people. There's something about being famous now that used to be appealing back then, but now is probably not anymore. I don't know what it is, but when you are in that echelon of people who are like constantly getting noticed all the time, everything that you do is no longer private. Everything that you say, you gotta be really careful about, compared to Because when you're famous, you're no longer free. That's my belief.
Really?
Yeah. Like, you're no longer free to do really whatever you want unless someone has a problem with it.
I don't know, dude. It's just like, cause to me, it's just like, why are you complaining about being up there? It seems like the pros outweigh the cons a whole lot.
Yeah, I think you're right about that too.
You know what I mean? Like famous people just like, and like Mac Miller was at least somewhat aware of it.
Okay, so are you working on any new projects?
Yeah, I did. I'm working on this little, like a little 5-track EP called Avant Garde. And it's just like, I'm just like experimental shit, I guess. Kind of abstract, kind of off-kiltered flows, fucking choppy loops.
We should totally like do some music videos, some of that, and then have it be Avant Garde as fuck.
Yeah, of course.
I was thinking like we should get you in a pea coat, like a black pea coat.
I like that.
Nice black tie. Get you looking nice and dressed. Like every album that you come up with, we should like get you into like a nice little costume.
Yeah, I agree. And then I have another project, a bigger project that I'm working on. That From the Ashes idea. I don't know if it's gonna be called From the Ashes anymore though.
All exclusive here, folks.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna call it that yet. I guess we'll see.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm working on like a bigger EP where I'm like, it's like some Justice League Avengers type shit. Like I'm summoning all the producers I know. I'm summoning all the hitters I've met for this one, baby.
Fuck yeah.
For this one. But the Avant Garde EP is gonna be something kind of like, I'm not gonna really push it too much. It's just gonna be kind of like, you know, just for the culture.
A little lowbrow.
A little lowbrow, a little bit kind of grindhouse cinema type shit where I'm just kind of like,
yeah, if you let me have like full control on the direction of this,
yeah,
I'll fucking make it look good, dude.
Yeah, cool.
Bro, I didn't even have the fucking music videos on that shit. I got some ideas already.
Cool. I didn't even show you because like there's a few tracks on. I'm probably gonna have Steph do that one with me and D-Monks though.
Okay.
Because you didn't really like that one.
That one, the one I did not hate, cause the one I hated because it had no flow to it at all.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
All right, yeah, fuck it.
It had fucking flow, but you just couldn't pick up on it. It didn't register. It didn't register.
It did not have flow.
It did though.
It did not.
The flow is that it's off flow. The flow is that it's fucking off kilter, and I'm just kind of talking on the track.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like, well, fuck it. Yeah, well, I did. You know what
well,
I mean?
you can do that and have it flow with the song.
Give me an example.
Okay. Any Kanye West song.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's not the fucking... I'm going to show you Earl Sweatshirt.
Okay.
I'm going to show you some shit like that and show you what really inspired me for it. Because it's very like... And that's part of it though. Like I kind of just wanted to like be lazy with it. Like I just was
okay. You're too cool for it. I like that.
You know, I'm just
you gotta have more of that. You're too cool for it. Okay, I like that though.
You know, I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, I'll fucking talk on the track, I guess. You know?
Yeah.
And like I also really fucking love that loop. That loop goes hard.
Nice.
But oh my fucking God, you want to know why I made that track for real?
Why?
So like, okay. I was listening to like a gang. Shout out D-Monks. I was listening to a gang of D-Monks when I first moved here, because I had met him and I was like, "What's this guy about?" Because he's kind of an enigma, you know.
Yeah.
So I kind of got like obsessed with like that style of rap that he has going on, that he taps into at least a little bit. So then I fucking was like, what loops can I loop up? What sounds good to me? And there's this song called "There's Something That it's called like "Wanna Give You," or there's something that I want to give you. And I got it from Atlanta actually, and the first fucking opening sequence to that is fucking hard. That's what you hear on the loop, on the sample, those horns, and then it right after like the first like 8 seconds, it goes to something completely gay. Completely fucked up, dude. It is terrible. I'm gonna show it to you, bro. You're gonna realize what I'm talking about, because it's like bum, 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 bum. There's something that I wanna give you. I wanna give you a pearl white box of love with $1 million bill on top. Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, you fucking opened up that badass song, and then you just went to show tunes. It was like
Who
soul.
did this?
This group called the Shy Lights.
The Shy
And I
Lights.
like the Shy Lights, bro. But that song, dude. Oh my god. The first fucking shit, it's like bam, 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 bam. There's something that I wanna give you. I wanna give you a
That's
white
fucking
box
lame.
of love with $1 million bill on top. What are you thinking about?
Something else to talk about.
Did you remember I showed you the Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole beef, or in Drake shit?
Did I like it?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Why?
Because I didn't care for it.
Like the beat, or just like what was happening?
The beef.
You don't care for like you don't care about like the competition.
Do you want to know what I think? I think it's just all for show.
Of course, dude. That's
Yeah.
part of it.
That's all part of it, and it's not as interesting as I wanted it to be. Like I would love it if like they had like a video of J. Cole slapping Drake's girl. That would have been a lot more dramatic. That would have got me hooked on like that.
Dang, for real.
Yeah, I'm like very like
Yeah.
now I'm so desensitized like this to celebrity beef that it doesn't even bother me anymore.
For hip hop though, like, cause
Well, like any celebrity beef.
Cause like with hip hop, it's like more like, of course it's for show. Of course,
Yeah,
it's like
it's not just that it's for show. It's just
a
that
spectacle.
Yeah,
But
it's just not interesting anymore, honestly.
you think so, dude?
Yeah.
I think it's cool that they brought that shit back, low key.
Because they're not gonna top fucking Will Smith versus Chris Rock. It's just not.
Are you? Oh, I know what you mean. I
It's
thought you
just
were
like-
trying
that
to say
was like- that was
I
like
thought you were-
most- like
I thought you
that-
were trying to say that like Kendrick isn't gonna top Will Smith's music. I was like, sorry, you said a lot of dumb shit. But
First of all, he can't, and second, dude, I would love it if Will Smith goes back to making music.
listen, bro. Here's why I like it.
Tell me.
Here's why I like it.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so we're having this episode come out soon, pretty much. Tell me the whole synopsis of what this is.
So okay, so essentially, so they
Make it as easy for me to understand as possible, please.
Okay, so Drake, Kendrick Lamar,
Yes.
J. Cole.
Uh-huh.
Those guys are like the three main fucking acts in hip hop.
Yes.
Those are the three main fucking big top dogs killers in the game. They're the faces of it. So they refer to them, the hip hop community refers to them as the big three.
Now, were these guys friends,
Kind of, yeah.
or are they just acquaintances, or they just?
It's weird because rap is competitive.
Yeah.
Rap is very competitive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're never gonna see fucking like some folk singers being like, like there was never before hip hop. There wasn't really. I mean, I could be wrong, but there was never really like, okay, let's test the skill of fucking Bob Dylan and fucking Jerry Rafferty or whoever the fuck. There was never like folk singers going at it on the track.
Okay.
Never that. Now rap is very much so like who's the best, who can do this, who fucking got who. It's a competitive sport.
Okay,
It's
so-
kind of like a sport.
They're not friends, but they're
But the thing is that like they do collaborate with each other,
yeah.
but they also want to be the best.
It's only for the benefit of each other. Yeah.
Yeah, like they also want to be the best. So like J. Cole would he made a few beats for Kendrick back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Drake fucking would brought Kendrick on tour with him back in the day. So it's a messy web.
Okay.
But the thing is that fucking he is, no matter what, Kendrick was always like, no, I'm the best. J. Cole's a little bit more humble with it. J. Cole's a little bit more like yeah, like, you know, we're the top three. That's why when he did that verse for First Person Shooter on Drake, he was all like, who's the big three? It's me, Aubrey, and fucking Kendrick. That's where the big three. And then Kendrick was like, nah, fuck that, I'm the fucking best, you know?
Okay, so J. Cole made a song, and that elicited a reaction at these other artists, and then it snowballed.
Well, the thing is that Drake and Kendrick, it was Drake's song. J. Cole featured on Drake's song called First Person Shooter. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And on that song, you said J. Cole said that him, Drake, and K. Dot and Kendrick were the best, or like they're the top 3. They're the goats. And then Kendrick was like, "Man, fuck you both. I'm the only one that's the best." That's why it's like, oh fuck, like we hadn't seen that in a long time
Okay.
in hip hop. That's why it's cool that like that's coming back, because it's even elicited something out of me where I'm like, fuck, I really got to bring my pen game up or push it further than what it already is. That's why I'm kind of like, dude, oh, bro, I'm making some of the best music I've ever made. And,
Okay.
I'm not afraid to say that it's better than most people's. You know what I mean?
Okay, I see what you're saying now.
So like it kind of like it motivates me to be the best. So it's not really like, oh, the spectacle. I mean, it is, of course, the spectacle of that, but for me it's something a little bit more, because it kind of like sparks something more in me to be like, all right, now I got to be better than everyone. You know?
I hear you now.
That's why it's cool. That's why it's like it's more so like a symbol of doing the best that you can do, which is better than everyone else's type shit, you know? Because before, in recent years, I was just making music just to kind of make it, and I was just wanting to make something that people resonate with. But now I'm kind of, and I still want to do that, but now it's more so like, okay, I gotta hit every type of beat I can. I gotta hit every single flow I can. I gotta fucking do everything I can creatively. I gotta tell the best stories. I gotta have the best fucking verses and bars and hooks and shit. That's why now I'm like, okay, now it's back to shit that I wanted when I was 16. Like, it made me like feel like fucking like I'll come for, not like I'll come for you, but I definitely want to fucking do my part to be better, you know?
Okay.
To be better as a rapper, really. That makes sense?
It does, yeah. It gave you motivation.
Yeah.
That's the best way of looking at it.
Yeah.
It gave you some motivation, which I think is really important for you.
Yeah. That shit we filmed last night,
What thing?
where I opened the orange with my feet.
We didn't do that. Why are you looking at that camera? You're looking at this camera. That's your camera. Bitch. I'm kidding. That was kind of funny. Not gonna lie. Why'd you open the orange with your feet?
Because he told me to.
What?
Stop, Sammy. Everybody fucking knows.
They don't know.
Everybody knows.
Just knows. You know what we should do today?
I got work today.
Oh, that's right. What time do you have work?
4.
Oh, 4? What time is it now? 1:30.
Dang, MF Sensi didn't come by today.
It's all right. He'll come tomorrow.
I was watching his music last night, and I was all like, fuck yeah, I can't wait to ask him questions about his music.
I don't like doing research on my guests. I don't know if you know that.
I do know that. You kind of don't give a fuck.
Do you know why I don't do that?
Because you don't care.
It's because I don't want to discuss only music.
Well, yeah.
I like talking about like life shit. Like what came before the universe? Like, was there before the universe type thing?
I like to talk about music because it like kind of helps them not break down, but like it kind of like helps them like
Relax or something?
relax, and it also like it builds rapport.
I don't like my guests to relax.
But that's, oh my gosh. You're a predator. You're a fucking predator. You just always want them to fucking.
Nate, what's your opinion on the universe?
I think it's cool. The universe is tight.
You think how how big that bitch is?
It's pretty big, man. It's cool.
Do you know how big it is?
Pretty big.
You don't know how big it is, do you?
I do know how big it is.
Don't fucking lie to me, Nate. You don't know how big the
You don't
universe
fucking
is.
lie to me, Louie. I told the guy. I'm just kidding.
You know what I really want?
What?
I really want there to be like a place, like a deli that has like chopped cheese. There's like none of that here where we live.
Like in Arizona or Buckeye?
Like where we live.
Yeah,
Buckeye.
well, of course, there's no bistro in our house.
Bullshit. Dude, I was looking
Of
up
course,
some
there's
fucking...
no fucking deli in our home.
Dude, I was like, I spent like 2 hours at work, like a couple days ago, just watching like New York delis and bistros to get some chopped cheese. Hey, yo, Ak, let me get a chopped cheese. What do you think about food?
I think it's good.
Do you like food?
Yeah, I do. It's pretty good.
I think so too. Nate, no more of this. You don't get to drink this now. How you doing that? Stop it, Nate!
No, I'm just kidding, bro. Nah, dude, I know what you mean. I kind of want to fucking,
I want there to be a place that is just open 24 hours.
Yeah.
And it's just our place.
yeah. Oh, okay. No, now I know what you're saying.
Like, I want there to be a Waffle House that's just down the street from us. There's no places in Arizona that are open 24 hours except for a fucking Waffle House.
I know what you mean.
In a fucking Filiberto's.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like,
I'm getting sick and tired of Filiberto's, dude.
of course, bro. Dude, I know what you mean though. It's not like you go somewhere and you're all like, Louis, the regular bacon, egg, and cheese.
Let me get a fucking chopped cheddar cheese. Make it racist.
Make it race. Yeah, dude, it's not like we go anywhere. Yeah, I know what you mean though. I agree. It's not like we go there and like that's like our hangout.
Yeah.
Like that's where we go and we play cards with the boys and shit. Like, yeah. Hey, bro, I gotta take a shit.
Okay.
Are we gonna keep rolling?
Maybe.
Just keep talking.
Okay.
Hey, Louis, let me get a check.
That was the Sundown Podcast episode 12. Thanks for listening. Hey guys, I'm sorry I made that joke earlier. I thought it was gonna be funny. I've been tired lately, so the funnies aren't coming as usual today. Anyway, goodbye.